Hello students, welcome back in your class. Today I will solve few questions of exercise 1.1. Question number 1, 2 and 3, and most probably question number 4 also. Now regarding this exercise I want to tell you few properties or few rules which will help you to solve the questions. Now first is distributive property. Okay. Second is additive inverse. Third is multiplicative inverse. Okay, these 3 points are very important. Let them discuss one by one. Distributive property. Here I explain. Distributive property means if a mathematical operation is distributed over another operation, it means suppose it is a multiplied by b plus c. Suppose there are 3 numbers, means this property works with 3 numbers, at least 3 numbers तो होने ही चाहिए. So it is like a into b plus c. Keep it in your mind that b plus c is inside the bracket. Then it can be solved as a into b plus a into c. Means you can see the multiply sign is only one times, but after this operation the multiply sign appears 2 times. Means it is distributed over addition. So we will multiply a by b, we have a multiply b, then multiply a by c. So it is a by c, and this plus sign will remain as it is. It is called distributive property, and you can use this property in reverse order, means you can use vice versa. Then additive inverse. These 2 points are very important. Additive inverse means if a value is given and we have to find the additive inverse, it means a value, when it is added to the given value, the answer will be 0. Okay, both the values together will give 0. Means suppose a number is 5. So additive inverse means what is another value, when that is added to 5 will give 0. Obviously it is minus 5. It means you will just change the sign of the number. So this works not only for integers, it works for rational numbers also. So if there is a number 3 upon 4, then the additive inverse of 3 upon 4 is minus 3 upon 4. So you can say that 3 upon 4 is the additive inverse of minus 3 upon 4, and minus 3 upon 4 is the additive inverse of 3 upon 4. So it works vice versa. Again, multiplicative inverse, it's also important. Suppose you have a number, this point, suppose you have a number 7. Now to which number 7 should be multiplied so that the answer will be 1? Means आपको ऐसा कौन सा नंबर है जिसके साथ 7 को मल्टीप्लाई करने पे आंसर 1 मिलेगा? Obviously we multiply 7 with 1 upon 7, then these can be cancelled and answer will be 1. It means that number will be the reciprocal of given number. Again, 7 is the reciprocal of 1 upon 7. Listen carefully. 7 is the reciprocal of 1 upon 7, and 1 upon 7 is the reciprocal of 7. So finally I tell you these properties in short. कोई भी 2 नंबर्स एक दूसरे के एडिटिव इन्वर्स होते हैं इफ सम ऑफ बोथ दिस इज 0. ओके, एंड कोई भी 2 नंबर एक दूसरे के मल्टीप्लिकेटिव इन्वर्स होते हैं, मीन्स उनका प्रोडक्ट ऑलवेज 1 होगा. सो आपको याद रखना है एडिटिव इन्वर्स में दोनों का सम 0 होता है और मल्टीप्लिकेटिव इन्वर्स में दोनों का प्रोडक्ट 1 होता है. यहाँ पे आपको 0 और 1 को एक्सचेंज नहीं करना है, बाई मिस्टेक ऐसा कर देते हैं तो आप बहुत बड़ी मिस्टेक कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो on the basis of these 3 points I am going to solve question number 1, 2 and 3. So I hope you got it. कॉन्सेप्ट्स आपको बहुत अच्छे से समझने स्टूडेंट्स, तब ये सब्जेक्ट आपको इजी लगेगा. एंड बिलीव मी, देयर इज नथिंग एक्सेप्ट प्रैक्टिस इन मैथमेटिक्स. आपको प्रैक्टिस करते रहना है कंटिन्यूसली. यूजिंग अप्रोप्रिएट मेथड, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, यूजिंग अप्रोप्रिएट मेथड -2/3 इंटू 3/5 प्लस 5/2 माइनस 3/5 इंटू 1/6 -2/3 इंटू 3/5 plus 5/2. Okay, now the question is using appropriate property find this. Means we have to find the answer of this. As you can see, this is a multiply operation, this is again a multiply operation and 5/2 is alone. तो देखिए, using Bodmer's rule we will perform multiply and division first, then addition and subtraction. So in this case we will perform these. As you can see, 3/5 is common, so we can arrange this in this way. पहले आपको ये नंबर्स लिखने हैं, फिर ये जो ब्रैकेट, ओके, in this way I put bracket around these numbers. Means we have to perform multiply first, then we will think about addition and subtraction. Now we will take this negative sign and here you can consider plus sign. Okay, so then you will write 5/2. So we will collect these numbers in this way and write plus 5/2. Here it is commutative property. Okay, commutative property में क्या होता है कि a प्लस b प्लस c को आप a प्लस c प्लस b भी लिख सकते हैं. These properties are very important but very easy to understand. इस तरह से आप एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन को लिख सकते हैं. Now from these values you can take 3/5 as common. So you can write 3/5. If you take this quantity as a common, now the remaining value is -2/3. So I am going to tell you a very short method. जो भी वैल्यू आप कॉमन ले रहे हैं उसको ब्रैकेट के बाहर लिखना है और उसको हाइड करके देखना है इस एक्सप्रेशन में आपके पास क्या बचता है. -2/3 को आप ब्रैकेट में लिखेंगे, देन दिस माइनस साइन, अगेन यू टेक 3/5 कॉमन. ओके, so the remaining is 1/6 plus 5/2. Finally you know what to do, take LCM and simplify, then you will get the answer. So it is 3/5. Now what is the LCM? As it is 6, and I hope you know the remaining process. The next process, 3 2 ja 6, 2 is multiplied by 2, 6 1 ja 6 and 1 is multiplied by 1. So here I do, this is 3/5, this is -5/6. Okay, again you have to know the properties of addition and subtraction. If both values are negative you will add them and you will put same sign, -5/6, and the remaining values we will write as it is. Again you can cancel 5 with 5. This is -3/6 plus 5/2. Okay, we will not forget this sign. Now again you can cancel out 3 and 6 as it is, -1/2, 3 1 ja 3, 3 2 ja 6, so -1/2 plus 5/2. Now take the LCM, -1 plus 5, because if denominator is same you can write both the numerators as it is, -1 plus 5 as it is, and it is 4/2. You can see 4/2 and the answer is 2. Okay, so for this question the answer is 2. And students, I hope you think that the process is very lengthy. तो इतना तो आपको करना ही होगा. बिकॉज हमें प्रॉपर्टी यूज़ करके करना है, तो यहाँ पर हमने कम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी यूज़ ली है, देन इसमें डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव प्रॉपर्टी भी काम में ली है, उसके बाद स्टेप बाय स्टेप आप सिंप्लीफाई करके आंसर ला सकते हैं. सो बी केयरफुल व्हेन यू सॉल्व दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. सेकेंड क्वेश्चन इज फाइंड एडिटिव इनवर्स. So I write the question in short, additive inverse. Okay. As I told you, to find the additive inverse of a number, whether it is an integer or a real number, you just need to change the sign of that number. Means if the number is positive, convert it into negative, and if the number is negative, convert it into positive. So first part is 2 upon 8. The answer will be minus 2 upon 8. Okay. Second part, minus 5 upon 9. The answer will be 5 upon 9. Just change the sign. Third question, minus 6 upon minus 5. In this question, there is something different. Means it is minus 6 upon minus 5. Now you can see that if you change the sign, both the quantities will be positive. So इस तरीके से भी आप कर सकते हैं कि 6 का साइन चेंज करें और 5 का साइन भी चेंज करें. बट यहाँ पर एक बहुत बड़ी मिस्टेक आप कर देंगे. हाउ? सी, these signs can be cancelled, you know, means this number is equal to 6 upon 5. If you directly change the sign, your answer will be wrong. So be careful. Now negative signs can be cancelled. Now this number is simplified as 6 upon 5, and now change the sign, so it becomes minus 6 upon 5. So answer of third part is minus 6 upon 5. And about fourth one, okay, I solve here. Fourth part, it is 2 upon minus 9. The answer will be, it doesn't matter if the numerator is negative और denominator is negative, इस नंबर की जो फाइनल वैल्यू होगी वो नेगेटिव ही होगी. मीन्स ये जो भी डेसिमल वैल्यूज़ की जनरेट होती है वो नेगेटिव होगी. सो अल्टीमेटली दिस इज अ नेगेटिव नंबर, एंड व्हेन यू कन्वर्ट इट इनटू पॉजिटिव, दिस बिकम्स 2 upon 9. अल्टीमेटली यू हैव टू चेंज द साइन. आपको नेगेटिव को पॉजिटिव बनाना है और पॉजिटिव को नेगेटिव बनाना है. सो इन दिस वे यू विल सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. एंड स्टूडेंट्स, फाइनली आई एम गोइंग टू सॉल्व क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. So third question is, verify that minus of minus x equals x. For here two parts are given, I solve one. So I solve first part. X is 11 upon 15. Now we have to check in the left hand side, this is negative of negative x and RHS L. It is left hand side, so it is negative sign, inside bracket again negative sign, and it is minus 11 upon 15. So finally you know minus minus becomes plus, okay, and RHS is x. X means simply 11 upon 15. So LHS equals RHS. We have proved, because after simplifying LHS we get 11 upon 15 and RHS is only 11 upon 15. Both these are equal. So we want to prove this LHS equals RHS. In this way we have proved. If you want to note it in your fair notebook, pause the video and note, then solve the questions of your assignment. Okay students, best of luck, have a good day.